This video is all about the Otida AZ26 Step-thru e-bike. It's a commuter style e-bike with big 26-inch wheels, 3 inches in diameter, and those tires are puncture resistant. It's a $1,500 bike that's currently $999. If you're watching this around the Black Friday era, you'll get around $150 worth of free accessories if you get this e-bike. It has a max speed of 28 miles an hour, 750 watt motor, and a range between 70 and 80 miles. Next up, I'm going to quickly unbox the bike, assemble what needs assembly, which is pretty simple, and then the rest of the video I'm going to show you some features and take the bike for a test ride.
It is best to keep the box upright when you're unboxing e-bikes, but I'm not strong enough to pull it out, and I don't have any help right now. I could cut the front of the box open, but I've tried that before. It's a lot harder than it sounds. It's true, I could use power tools and just rip that box open, but I'm always afraid that I'm going to damage the bike.
Another thing I probably do wrong is how I install the front wheel. It's best to put the handlebars on, flip the bike upside down, or just get someone to help you. But I'm not strong enough. Like I said, I'm really weak. So how I do it, usually I straddle the bike. I go from this side, but with bigger wheels, that isn't always possible. Let me give it a try. Yeah, so what I do instead, oh yeah, I should probably loosen the nuts right here on both sides, and then I just kind of shimmy it in there. So there's this little doodad that goes into the hole, and then I use a number 15 wrench to tighten this down as much as I possibly can on both sides. The left one screws into here counterclockwise. I'm gonna move on over to the back here and install the back rack. So there's just a couple of, it's already partially installed. I just have to screw it in right here. But the hole doesn't line up for the screw. I have a feeling things got bent in shipping because FedEx attempted to deliver the package 3 times, even though I was home. No one knocked or rang the doorbell. I'm at 3 holes in. Let's see if I can get the 4th one in there. Yep. All right. Next, the fender and the front lights. Skewer the light, skewer the fender, skewer everything. Okay, maybe I have to screw it in. And then I also gotta attach the fender over here, and I strip the screw. I'll use a wrench to try to undo that. That worked. And finally the handlebars, but I think I want this facing the other way. There we go. I gotta take all of these screws out, and then I get to put them all back in once I remove this little front piece, which goes over the handlebars. Looks like that's pretty much it, except connecting this wire so that I have a light. Oh wait, we're not done yet. The chain fell off. So I'm gonna pull this back, stick the chain on. Oh, and I almost forgot the basket. So I'll just zoom past that part and then get to filling the tires, because the front one is pretty flat. How's the nothing going? To turn the bike on, hold down the power button.
And then the plus and minus buttons are to choose your pedal assist mode. So 1 is the least assistance, 5 is the most assistance, so it's gonna go the fastest, and 0 makes it a regular bicycle.
I'm pedaling on pedal assist 1, gear 6, so it's not quite the hardest gear to pedal in, but it's a workout. I'm gonna bump this up to pedal assist 2. Not really feeling much of a difference, maybe ever so slightly. Pedal assist 3, ooh. That's where I really feel the motor kick in. Pedal assist 4, giving it all I got with my legs. I'm going about 21.5 miles an hour.
And it's a workout. I mean, it's a lot easier to pedal, but I still feel it. But pedal assist 4, just light pedaling, is 0 workout. It's only when you're like this, then it's a workout. Pedal assist 5 is 0 exercise and I'm going 25 miles an hour.
But 25 is not the max. It's supposed to be 28, but you're about to see something kind of odd. So I'm gonna push down plus and minus at the same time to get into the menu. I'm gonna go to number 8. That is for the speed. Click the power button. And you see the 25 is blinking now? I'm gonna set it to 28. And then to actually set it, you hold down that button. But you gotta see something here because let me go into 8 again. This is kind of wild right here. I'm not gonna test this. The most an e-bike is supposed to go is 28 miles an hour, but yeah. And then at round robins, I'm gonna leave it at 28. Interesting. Anyways, it's got a motorcycle style throttle. So not only is it pedal assist, it is also fully electric. How fast you go is determined by the pedal assist mode you have it set on. 1 is the lowest, that's gonna go about 5-6 miles an hour, and then 5 being the highest, so that'll go the max speed. I like that. I like when there's different speeds depending on which mode you're on, because some of these bikes, it's just the max speed for the throttle. It's hill time. Pedal assist 1 from a dead stop. I'm gonna try pedaling. Come on, motor, kick in, kick in. Yeah, not happening. Let's see if I can do this with a running start once the motor kicks in. Okay, it just kicked in. Here we go. Hardest gear to pedal in. It's doable. I don't have to stand up to pedal, but it's tough. It's tough, but I also have it in a tough gear. So let's try pedal assist 2. Much easier. Much easier. 3. Super easy. Super easy mode 4. Crazy easy mode. You're not even trying on level 5. This is just a breeze. The bigger the headlight, the better. And this one's a pretty good size. Better for me. I've had some complaints with the really huge headlights, blinded some people. Safety first. No, I turned the headlight off. But since this is a review, I have to complain. So I'm gonna complain that there is no light. No light, but there should have been a reflector, but for whatever reason, I didn't get one. In some states, to ride a bike after dark, you do have to have a light in front and in back. And I am in one of those, so I will not be riding after dark. Not like I would anyways, because I don't think that would make a really good video. You just see lights. Oh yeah, and it's just this button to turn the light on. And next to the headlight that I like so much is some suspension, which I also like. You have the option to leave it bouncy or to lock it in place for a more rigid ride. It has a Shimano 7-speed gear shift system. With e-bikes, I tend to just leave it on 1 gear, but maybe I shouldn't have on that hill. It has a walk mode feature, so you hold down this button and the bike will go forward slowly so you can walk next to it. And it'll only work on pedal assist 0, which normally means the motor is off, which it is for everything but walk mode. I found the seat pretty comfy as well. For me, it's like a perfect size, not too big, not too small. I don't like them too huge because if I want to pedal a lot, it kind of gets in my way. But with this, it was like a nice balance. Did you know it has brakes? Isn't that amazing? These are mechanical disc brakes. They don't quite have the quick stopping power of hydraulic disc brakes, but they tend to be easier to fiddle with. What I never mention is a lot of times brakes need adjustment because the rotor will be rubbing on the pads. I have my husband do this, that's why I never show it, but I think he just fiddled around with these 2 right here because it did need a little bit of adjustment. Oh yeah, and I saw him fiddle with that one just a tiny bit. Because I'm a fairly tall 42-year-old lady, I really love the big wheels. These are 26 inches in diameter and 3 inches wide. So I knew I could take these babies off-road. There's a little bit of off-road next to the paved road and I just went for it. It did fine. And if you look on Otida's website, they also show these bikes on sand and on gravel. The motor is 750 watts watts with an output of 1000 watt peak and torque of 80 Newton meters. But the motor can't do it alone, it requires a battery. The battery's kind of hidden in the frame. It is removable, it's 48 volts, 20 ampere hours, and it takes about 6 to 8 hours to charge it from a dead battery. And yes, the battery is safety certified UL2849.
The range on this will vary. It depends how you use the bike. At max, you're gonna get about 70 miles on a full charge, so that's pedal assist. More like pedal assist level 1. That range also depends on the terrain, and you're gonna get the most on flat paved ground. Oh yeah, I should probably mention that weight impacts range as well. The bike can hold about 396 pounds, and the bike itself weighs 72 pounds. But if you're 396 pounds riding this bike, you're probably not gonna get the full 70 miles out of it. Not to fat shame you, just giving you some facts here, sorry. Full electric mode, a lot less range. It's gonna be between 43, 49 miles if you're going about 15 miles per hour. So if you're going more than 15 miles per hour, then that range is gonna be like half. So pedal assist 5, you're gonna get about 30, 35 miles out of a full charge. And that's just sitting there doing nothing, like I'm doing right now. But I'm not going that fast. I'm only going like 9 miles an hour, because if I go any faster, you won't really hear what I'm saying because of the wind. I should get a wind muff. I should, but I just bought a whole bunch of accessories for this camera. So, I'm tapped. Yeah, because the wind muff is really gonna break the bank.
Overall, it was a pretty enjoyable ride. The seat was comfy, the frame size was good for my height. I'm really liking the bigger wheels over the little ones that I've been showing pretty often. I just feel so cramped on those bikes. Maybe a commuter style is just the perfect bike for me. And I really like the look of the bike as well, especially in this color, but it comes in 3 different colors. This one is called khaki. They also have sky blue and lake blue. I don't know why they have 2 different blues. If it was me, I would have done the khaki, one of the blues, and a different color. So my 2 biggest complaints were that there's no light in back, but one can be installed. There is a place for it. And my other complaint is the screen. I'd like it bigger. It's pretty small. At least it's color, which is nice. I don't really like this style of menu because without the manual, it can be kind of hard to understand, especially considering I didn't even go over it. I just really don't like these kind of menus. The bike retails for $1,500, but right now it's $999. And normally the basket and any other accessories that I showed you are about $100, but they're doing this Black Friday promo where it's free. So you get $150 worth of accessories with their coupon code. And I'll have any codes, links, whatever's down below in the video's description. Do I have helmet head? A little bit. But it's time to head up the little girl's room. So I gotta toodle-oodly-loo, my bum's out of here. Toodle-oodly-loo, bye.